Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Sage, and I'm back here with another Hearts of Iron 4 video. Continuing on with our Turkish campaign, and this is probably going to be far more interesting than the first episode, because now I actually have stuff to do now that I'm fascist. So, inside this episode, hopefully we'll start going after Iraq, and probably start going down the more interesting parts of our focus tree, such as claiming Cyprus. That's kind of it. Or we can also just restore our Middle Eastern borders, which is probably what we're going to start doing, because this is actually pretty interesting. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think the Ottomans owned all of Iraq, like at their World War I state. I don't see why they were taking any land away from the Arabs, but yeah, that's what I'm going with. I think they owned all of Iraq. Second. Let me just check. Yep, I need all Iraqi states. Okay, so let's jump into this. Now, one thing that's definitely going to be interesting is how the Soviets react, because I know sometimes they can go after Afghanistan, Iran, I think even Iraq sometimes. But if they choose to do that, then I'm basically screwed, because I do not have the industry to take on the Soviets. I also know that the British can also go after Iran, but I mean, they rarely actually do that. It's more just something that, like, I've seen some players do it, but I've never actually seen the AI choose to go after Iran as the British Empire. Start researching some electrical things. Now, I'm not really sure how these places are going to work, because there's not actually a lot to talk about, since at the very beginning of the game not much actually happens. But I can definitely talk about how I want this channel to go. And my vision for this channel is, of course, for it to be sort of just a fun channel. This is something I'm doing in my pastimes, and, you know, whilst I do love trying to entertain people, I doubt it's going to become a career or anything. So, that's what this is. I do have a genuine love for history, and if I could, I might actually try to expand into doing more history-based things other than just real-time strategy games. Now, other than expanding outside of the genre, some other things I would probably end up doing is playing with other people. Not like anyone like big, but like doing multiplayer streams with some of my friends, or maybe some family. I don't know. But right now, I just want to see how all this turns out. If it goes well, then I might still do that. But if not, well, I probably won't do that then. Let's help out Nationalist Spain. I can only send 2 divisions there. So let's send our 2 best divisions. By 2 best, I mean, let's see if I can count for once in my life. And by 2 best, I mean just 2 random soldiers that we found. Let's see. I'm not sure how much my 2 divisions is going to help them. You know, it could help them. It could change the tide of the war. How should I know? Now I need to send volunteers. Yep. I can also start lend-leasing them, but I don't have much to lend-lease. Now I'm close to being able to actually go down the interesting parts of my focus tree, and I'm also close to having my claim on Iraq finished. I know I could have just waited for the focus tree to do that, but honestly it takes a while. Right off the bat, it's looking like Franco's going to win this one, but who knows? I've seen him do really well at the beginning and then just immediately get pushed back. There seems to be a thing with fascists doing that. But not me, because I'm not going after any of the big fish yet. Let's see what we can do. We definitely want to get construction up. Construction is very important for, especially my country, because, I mean, we don't have much at the very beginning inside the ways of, like, industry. But it's not hard for us to, like, rapidly build up if you put a lot into it, constructions as such. Now, let's see. Yeah. Okay. So, it's not looking like the Axis are actually going to be that violent this game. Remarkably enough, I'm not sure if, yeah, they haven't even finished the Ethiopian war logistics tree, and they've already defeated Ethiopia. Okay, Mussolini, that's actually kind of impressive. I'll give you that one. You're not a complete failure this video. Germany, on the other hand, is just doing what it does, which is nothing really until 1940. Sorry, I heard something. I don't think any other countries are really going to do much interesting. Stalin's doing this, which is unsurprising. Even without historical AI, they still do some pretty predictable things. Yeah, it's looking like every country's just gonna stay where it is, which is boring. But, yeah, I mean, that means I have a while until World War II breaks out. Now, Ghazi, you have about 80 days. And let me just tell you, you don't stand a chance. This is gonna be a quick death. Let's see. Well, after I take out Iraq, I'm probably going to either go for Saudi Arabia and try to puppet them, whilst also taking these coastal provinces. Or I might go after Iran and try to just puppet them, so that way I can, I guess, have a more powerful group. I'm not sure how powerful Iran actually is, but, you know. And right off the bat, I think Franco has a pretty good chance since he's already encircled quite a few divisions. But I might be wrong. I mean, like I said, sometimes that war just turns around for him really quickly. And it's time to finally start doing something interesting. Well, I know I'm going to kill the Iraqis either way. Might as well see if they'll give me their land first. Yeah, okay, I think the communists are screwed. Yeah, they've already been pushed back to just Madrid. I mean, this piece of land right here is hopeless because it has one naval port. And if someone managed to land a naval invasion on there, then, well, that would just end the whole part of this. It looks like Germany's remilitarized Rhineland successfully. The way you can tell that they remilitarized the Rhineland with the Beautiful States mod on, which is the mod that I have for the aesthetics, is this will have red things around it for some reason. But I'm pretty sure that's what that is, but I can't be 100% sure. I'm not sure what Bulgaria is doing right now. Hey Bulgaria, are you going down your Greater Bulgaria focus tree? Yeah, that means you're gonna die. Oh. Well, you tried. Yeah, you didn't get Romania to enter. You're screwed. But hey, at least you have a dream. My dreams died a few years ago. Now I'm very close to being able to take Mosul, either by focus tree decision or by war justification. But I'm not exactly sure, like, what I'm gonna do after I get it. I think I'm probably gonna go through Saudi Arabia since they don't start out very strong. They start out very similar to Iraq, but that just gives Iran more time to become more powerful, unless I can wipe them out really quick, which I might be able to do, but I'm not 100% sure of. I actually wiped out Saudi Arabia as Iraq before, but I mean, because they don't start out with a lot of divisions, and once you push them, like, once you get Iraq, then they have this really large front, which is sort of why Iraq's a bit harder to invade, because they have this really small front that you have to get through first. Whereas Saudi Arabia has only a few divisions, and they have this much larger front, meaning they have to stretch their divisions out even more when they don't have nearly enough to do that. Iran, on the other hand, I'm not really sure. I've seen them do really terribly, and I've seen them do really great. It looks like this one's going to be a terrible. Yeah, they're not focusing much on their military, it looks like. Means I might be able to just walk in. I don't know. Oh, look, some of my divisions are actually getting the action. Oh, cool. But for now, I have to take out... Right now, I have to take out Iraq, but I need to start considering what I'm going to do inside Europe. Because, honestly, Europe can go to heck really quickly, whereas the Middle East just sort of usually just remains still until after World War II, when the Soviets start demanding on things. But it's looking like they're not going to. I mean, I can't really tell right now because the way they do that is they go down the Trotsky is right focus. And they can do that at pretty much any time. There's no real previous decisions that can stop them from doing that. But I can hope, so that's what I'm going to do. Well, I mean, maybe I shouldn't hope too hard, because if they go down the socialism in one country thing, they could become a democracy, and that could also be pretty dangerous. You know? Looks like France might go communist too. That could be interesting. Now, the real question is just how long will it take for Poland to get absolutely destroyed? My bet is probably just another year or two. Oh, okay, so Denmark's going down as far as their focus tree. What's this? Oh. Okay then. So, Denmark's gonna be an idiot. I've never actually seen them attack Germany. Oh, that could actually be really interesting. I mean, if they join the Allies, then this early on in the game, Germany doesn't actually start out with, like, superpower. So, I mean, if they join the Allies, that could be interesting. If they just don't do it too late. Because, yeah, I mean, Germany starts out strong, but they don't start out any stronger than the UK or France. Actually, France starts out really strong. But you don't. You'll never start out strong. Sorry, Santa Claus, but that's just how it is. And it's time to retake Iraq. It's looking like the UK is going to get that war justification against Iran. Oops. Looks like there's Iraq dead. Alright, now I can't go down any of these. So I might just start focusing on industrialization. Because, let's face it, I need it. I need it bad. So, I think we need the first 5-year plans. Yeah. Now, this will probably be a pretty quick war once I break through. Because, of course, the Iraqis only have a few divisions, and I mean... Oh, they've actually managed to push a few of ours. Let's focus purely on one breakthrough at a time here. And while that's happening, it looks like my divisions have been sent back from the Spanish Civil War. I don't think they're going to need them. Yeah. Now, right off the bat, I'm probably going to need to do something because, I mean, they do have a they do have a naval port right here, which I guess I could land a naval invasion there. I'm not really sure. It'd definitely be interesting because I don't think they have enough divisions to stop me. Okay, let's just encircle them. That's a good chunk of their army right there. And Amelia Earhart's dead. What do you want? That's what you're gonna get. Dead Amelia Earhart. Enjoy. Oh wow, okay, so I guess this is something that's happening. That's real nice, guys. Yeah, I could just take Baghdad. That's what I'm gonna do. These really small wars are really not that interesting. I'm sorry, it's usually only once wars need actual effort that they get interesting, because Iraq just didn't have the stuff to stop me. And now they moved their capital all the way over here, which is just annoying. It's not going to stop me, it's just really annoying. I mean, heck, at this point, they have, like, almost no land. I've taken half their country. And the half that I've taken was all the important bits. I mean, that's not really much of Iraq, but hey. Probably shouldn't be insulting an entire country. But I mean, I'm just gonna do whatever. Anyway, so we're about to encircle a good chunk of their divisions, whilst also capturing their second capital. And it's looking more and more good for us at this point. We have enough oil now, thankfully. But we need more steel. And now I have more steel. Okay, well there's really just no more reason. I mean, let's wait, so once I capture this capital, they'll have pretty much no land. Just in case, though. Just in case they move their capital again. We'll have someone protecting the rest of this front line. And let's see. Start looking into synthetic things, even though I don't need oil. I'm probably just gonna look down that for, I don't know. Now, currently they don't have a capital, which is always fun. They're still just claiming the city that I just took. And that means that I can pretty much just destroy them. Because once they don't have a capital anymore, they're basically just a few provinces away from being surrendered. I'm very good at English. And it looks like that's going to be the final blow, because now that I can completely secure their capital city, it shouldn't really put up much more of a fight. I mean, they only have 2 more divisions left, because I've completely decimated the rest. Just kill a machine over it. God dang it, why'd they do this? God. You don't even have enough divisions to really stop me from just going at it. Well, anyway, once I capture this next capital, which isn't even really a city, I don't think, I think I should be fine. Now my war's over, I just need to start justifying against Saudi Arabia, which I've already started. It's actually not going to take very long. It's only going to take about 70 days. In the meantime, let's consolidate our armies, I guess. Turkey actually starts out in a very good spot because they're probably the most powerful Middle Eastern country. I would even say at the beginning they're more powerful than Raj, but Raj definitely can get a lot stronger. Yeah, because Raj only starts out with like about this many divisions, and I'm already up to 42. Hey Franco, you think you can calm down there? I think you've killed all the communists. Seriously, how many? Okay, so they still have about 26 divisions, but they have like no manpower left. Well, I mean, they're not that much better than you, but okay, you just get my point. You've killed a lot of them. In fact, how many has he killed? Dun, 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 dun. He's killed 209,000. Oh, god dang it. Nondescription man. He just got sick. Why you gotta do that? Well, anyway. I'm not sure what Greece is gonna do, because I know sometimes they can... I'm just angered by posturing. Not by Saudi posturing, by posturing. Usually they put the countries there. Like, they put Iraqi posturing. Yeah, but now they're just... I don't even know, man. I guess I'm just angered by the posture of the Sauds. I don't know. I am filled with stupid jokes and nothing much more. Okay. Well, we're not too far from here. I'll just take, like, most of Saudi Arabia. I think I'm going to take the coastal provinces and then just sort of leave the rest. Concentrated industry, because most of our neighbors are just as poor as I am. Okay. So Iran's actually starting to line the border now, which is worrying. After I take out Iraq, I think I might actually have to go after them. Yeah, it looks like Poland's deciding to commit suicide. Wait, Japan's inviting me to their faction? Really? I mean, if you guys want me here, but... Can't promise I'll be too useful until I, like, have a border with the British Raj. I mean, I think sometimes you gotta go to war with them. Can't be too useful in China, though. Now... And now I do have the option to try and annex Saudi Arabia. Which I guess I could do. And I need to control Saudi Arabia in order to progress. Really? I need to control Najd, which is here. I don't know why I need that, but okay. But right now, I'm just gonna choose to... I don't know, I could just build the Sabadat Pact, but that's sort of useless. So I might just still continue to focus on infrastructure right now, whilst waiting for the next war to start. It shouldn't take much more than 20 days. 10 may actually, but... Now, one thing interesting about the Beautiful States model is it actually has a lot more, like, foreign claims. Like, there's just a lot more releasable nations, such as Northern Ireland's its own country. And, but one interesting thing is the US, because now you can release California, Texas, and, well, not much else, but I think you can release Alaska. No, I was wrong. Okay, never mind, don't listen to me, I'm retarded. And the US is deciding to be boring. Yep. Come on, guys, just give me, like, something good inside an AI only battle. They're always so boring. Okay, it's time to take out the Sauds. You know, you guys were really great when you were fighting the other Arabic kingdom, but I don't think you'll be too great when you're fighting the new Ottomans. You may have defeated us once, but I won't let that fly a second time. Okay, let's get one division to just sneak around their lines. Really, I mean, they don't have enough soldiers to protect the line. I lose nothing. Do I need Najad to form the new Ottoman Empire? 1 second. I didn't think I did. No, I just need Hejaz. I don't even need... Apparently I don't even need Tabuk. I just need Hejaz. I'm of course going to take Tabuk because why not? And they aren't even protecting their capital. Okay, it's just time to ride into Riyadh. Riyadh? I don't know how to pronounce that. As their divisions just continue to get pushed more and more. It's good to remember that. They just never stood a chance in the first place. No one can stand up against the might of the Ottoman Empire. Oh, and looks like Brazil went fascist. Did they, or did they just bring back their monarchy? Oh yeah, they just brought back Pedro as an authoritarian. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, you get that. But it's a shame you did this after the Pax Americana, because now you're kind of screwed. Oh, also, Franco just won. Okay, well now they have this stupid capital. Fucking stupid. But they're not defending it, so that means I can just literally ride a horse into Tabuk. Because, why not? And I think after I defeat the Sauds, I'm going to end this episode. Because for some reason they just move their capital to somewhere where I can't even actually get to it. But fair play. I mean, let's just kill off, I guess, the rest of the divisions. Might as well. Oh, and there's Japan going to war. Yeah, let's just kill off a good portion of their divisions. And then I guess just keep capturing their land, I don't know. They don't really have much of anything defending it anymore. So, this should be a pretty quick war. Especially since they now only have, I think, about 3 divisions to my 42. And... oh, 1 second. And the Chinese United Front just boosted up. And, I mean, they're just not giving up. Their capital is literally inside a desert wasteland. You cannot get to it. I guess encircle them, I don't know. Might as well do that. Honestly, encirclements are really fun because you just kill off their divisions permanently. They cannot recover. And there they go. I have won. So I'm going to take their coast, obviously. And then I think I'm just going to pump at the rest, because I don't think I actually need Hejaz. No, I'm going to take Aj off. I didn't even consider it a province. That's just kind of funny to me. But apparently I need Hejaz for something in the game. But I think I can live without it. So I'm just going to puppet the rest of Saudi Arabia. And be done with it. So there's the end to that. And there's the end to that video. So far we've taken out Iraq and Saudi Arabia. And I think next time we'll go after Iran. And maybe even start looking towards Europe. After all, we still owe some grief to the, well, Greeks. Anyway, it's been great. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time.